Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more Brotato. There's a new update out on the beta branch, and I figured it's a good time for me to dive back in. I'm not actually sure what's entirely on the beta branch, however, I do know that there is a nuclear missile launcher, rocket launcher, which I would like to get my hands on, if I can. And we're going to play the multitasker, and none of these are the explosive gun. There's a crossbow, though. Huh, I haven't seen that one before. I wonder if it's new. What's the worst that could happen, right? I haven't played this game in a couple of weeks. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Vaguely should be fine. Hopefully multitasker, I'll be able to get more than enough damage to be able to kind of cope. But you never know. Okay. So we want kind of none of these, but I'll grab armor. I doubt I'd be able to get more than this. And do we want to just grab the medical gun and the SMG for the time being? Yeah. Yeah, just get a bunch of fire rate. Oh, what were those, like, weird bug things in the corner? I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably just going to go for overwhelming firepower with, like, endless guns, maybe. I think there's something to be potentially said for, like, going for a melee run instead. But I don't know. I feel like guns and explosives kind of go hand in hand together. A little bit of speed. I could do better. I don't want to spend like all of my money on rerolls this early before we have enough luck to really make it worth anything. So what is this? What are you? I don't know what this is. They're just there and they make bloop noises. Weird. Clearly it's got to be something like super obvious, and big Brotato fans are going to be like, oh, you don't know about this thing, and I'll be like, huh. I missed the tutorial, I guess. Is there a tutorial for this game, or does it just dump you right in? I don't remember. I don't think it matters. It's not like this game isn't incredibly self-explanatory, except for a couple of weird edge case UI things. I think. I don't know. Might just be a me thing. Okay. I look like I'm having fun. Extra enemies? Sure. What could go wrong, right? Reroll. Harvesting? I'll take it. That's a lot of engineering stuff, but I am not an engineer today. Let's see. Baby gecko? Sure. Oh, there's the shredder. Gun and explosive. Like I said, guns and explosives work. They synergize. Yes, we'll have to see about rocket launchers, but yeah, let's see if I can just really crank up the explosions here. I know you can increase explosion radius as well, and so I'm kind of curious to see what would happen if I just have gobs of these weapons going in once. The one thing we are going to need is some damage multipliers, as the more guns I stack onto myself, the overall weaker I'm going to be. Luckily, that does mean that we can kind of combine our weapons down early to keep the damage up. Obviously, that, I don't know, hit miss. It's usually worth it. More armor? Always. Crit chance, speed, range, damage. Okay. So first, let's combine down. Now, what do we want to do? We can actually afford the lens and the weird ghost. And I'm gonna lock in the metal detector. I like the metal detector. I don't actually know if it's good, but I like it. I look like I am having a blast. I think that's one of my favorite parts about Brotato, and maybe one of the... Oh, I should probably add it to my list. I think it's one of the secret reasons why this game... Oh my gosh, I took a shit ton of damage. Or is that because I started at 1 HP because I picked up that item? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, one of the not-so-secret reasons why I think Brotato does so well is because you can actually see, like, a tangible change to your character over the course of the run as you pick up new items and power-ups and stuff. And I think that specifically has, like, a really major effect. Melee damage. Nope. Launcher range. I'll snag it. I don't think it's really that good. Let's see, laser gun is a gun. And do I want the missile? Not overwhelmingly. And yeah, those damage minuses are kind of painful, but I'm just gonna make do as much as I can, as long as I can. Having a bunch of highly upgraded guns is probably going to balance it out pretty tremendously. And then also just, most of the enemies at this moment aren't so tough that they're actually going to cause that many problems. Later on, though, I think it's going to be a huge issue. Whoa. We're all spawning right on top of me. And I believe there's actually supposed to be like a proper mid-boss wave now, too. Wave 10. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Okay, more range. More armor. Dodge? Dodge. Engineering rage. Range. Or luck. Or range damage. Range damage. I don't want to lock that in. I want to equip it. Now, I could grab the scared sausage, but no. Let's grab the lumberjack shirt. And the helmet. Reroll again. There we go. Do I want to get Weird Ghost? Not really. Gonna do it anyway. What's the worst that could happen, right? I just have to not die until I've healed at least a smidge. And we have the medical gun. So it's not that outlandish. I'll be able to get my HP back. Oh. What I would... My kingdom for some HP pickups. Perfect. I was gonna say my kingdom for a tree. But then we got an HP pickup from a random enemy. Lucky me. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get that upgrade anymore. Just because major risk. But at least it was worth it in that moment. Okay. Unfortunately, the fruits don't actually heal me that much. Is what it is. 3 armor. The attack speed actually would have been really good, but whatever. Okay. Combine the guns down. Yeah, just keep mushing them down. Let's see. Do we get another medical gun? I mean, is that a question? There we go. Okay, so we got 2 purple guns. There's stuff like wings, which are kind of good, but I don't know. Do I only have 6 guns at the moment? I'm really curious to see what it's going to look like when I have, like, all 12 a-rollin'. I guess we'll find out as we go along. And one thing we do probably want to do is really stack luck here. Obviously, it gets us better money pickups, but then also, it's going to increase the value of our, the quality of our shops, which is something that's actually going to be pretty necessary here. There we go. Hopefully we can get some more explosive guns over the course of this. I'm always glad to invest, like, hard into armor in these games. I know people are like, just become overpowered and then you will never need armor. And it's like, but being heavily armored is part of being overpowered. Do you not understand? But I do have to go for the damage multiplier. Let's see. Alienize alloy. Or laser gun 2. Interesting. And expensive. I like alloy. I like the laser gun. Unfortunately, we do have a bunch of, like, base tier guns that are not that good. Oh. Yeah, it just kind of surrounds me with yet more guns. Cool. Ooh. Yeah, my damage isn't quite coping at the moment. I think stuff like the SMG and the medical guns aren't that strong, but they are keeping me alive, so can't complain too much. I was hoping for more explosives. But alas, they are not as common as I'd like them to be. I've been playing Rogue Genesia a bunch lately, like way more than I was expecting. Ow? Because I was originally, I was kind of tepid on that game, and I was like, I don't know, Brotato is better. And then I've been putting more time into it, and I'm like, no, actually, that game's pretty good. But you really can spec into defense in that one in a really satisfying manner. To the point where most things can't touch you. And I don't know, I liked it. Max HP regen hurts my luck, though. I'm gonna take it anyway. We kind of need it. Dodge chance. Damage percentage. And harvesting. Okay. Well, there's the explosion damage. There's also Lucky Charm. I hate it, but I am gonna snag it. I might honestly have to get rid of a lot of these base tier weapons. Maybe. We'll see. And my damage percentage isn't bad, and boy, look at all them guns. I don't even know how I'm going to specifically draw this thumbnail. It is just going to be like a little wander bean surrounded by gun, I guess. Is the easiest and best way I can put it. Okay. I'm not that strong. I've been investing hard into quantity, and my quality is suffering dearly for it. Luckily, those medical guns are keeping us very much alive, plus maybe some of that HP regen, I'm not entirely sure. Whoa! Holy shit. Okay, we're not dead yet. Speed and engineering? No. Melee damage, range hit? No. Yes. Boxing glove is great. Armor? Absolutely. Range, attack speed, does hurt my lifesteal a bit, but I'll take it. Take both of those. Okay, schmoop. Eh. Steroids. Nah. I like the banner, and a dangerous bunny is not the worst idea in the world. Black belt, no. Landmines are interesting, but not really that helpful. No, I think most of these are pretty junk. Do we think we're good, or do we get rid of... Do we get rid of the base SMG? I think I'm going to, just to give myself a little bit of a damage multiplier. I'm not actually sure if that was worth it. There we go. At least my damage is good and my income is fantastic. Invest into luck. It's worth it. Only luck affected crit chance as well, but eh. I don't know why I actually walk over to pick up the items on the ground. I'm pretty sure I automatically pick those up. I think it's just kind of this desire to not lose them. Because other games straight up just have it so you lose them, and it's just like, no, I don't want it. I don't want that. You know, that would be sad. And so that, like, inherent reflex of wanting to pick them up messes with me to no small degree. Okay. I'm trying to pick up as much money as I can, but it is a little risky. Goat skull, recycle it. Melee damage, armor. Okay, so we just got some good things. Let's grab the smug, and let's combine them down. Do we grab the shredder? Absolutely. And I'll snag the armor. Even if it's not necessarily the most practical. Okay, so how many guns do I have? I have 9. 2 shredders, 2 SMGs, 2 laser guns, 2 medical guns, and a shotgun. Not a bad combo. I'm definitely feeling like I'm starting to come into my own. There's always that, like, weird bit. Oh, I guess there was no mid-boss. Or maybe I was wrong. I don't even know. Let's see. I would absolutely love to do a run like this at some point where I can somehow stack 12 miniguns, but I think I'd actually need mods for that to be a thing that I could even do. Ow. It's these big chargies. And, you know, just everything else. A little bit of piercing would go such a long distance at making me absurd. Oh boy. I think I actively have too many enemies. Let's go for the armor just so I don't die. Shuriken, no. Baby with a beard, yes. And do we get anything else? Ghost duck? Absolutely. I think baby with a beard is actually going to make a massive difference here. Once things get really crowded. Maybe. I guess my overall range damage is not as good as I'd like it to be. Whoa, those are new. And this is why I'm willing to play on the higher difficulties. Even though, like, ultimately I prefer a slightly more merciful experience. Because this game is more for my me to play around with and have fun. But on the flip side, I don't know. It'd be kind of a shame to lose out on new content. Okay, I need to just march through this. Luckily, it doesn't seem like they do that much damage. They're just kind of scary. Ugh. Oh, I'm glad I got the thing that makes it so the fruit heal for 5. There we go. Okay, recycle the goat skull. I do not know why it's giving it to me so relentlessly. Okay, Cyclops worm. Yes. Medical gun, absolutely. Metal detector. Combine the medical guns together. Free reroll. Let's see. Well, we get our laser gun, which we can then combine. Do we get the other medical gun? Yeah. I might want to get rid of this one, but I still think the percent damage minus is not worth worrying about. Okay, here we go. So that's probably somewhat of the power boost that I need. I'm still hoping for some more explosives. I'm kind of shocked and disappointed we haven't gotten more. But at least it's getting to the point where I can kind of clear these waves out. I'd have to double check the damage on Baby with the Beard. It's probably not as good as I was giving it credit for, but it's probably a lot better than I thought it would be. Ooh. Ooh. It's still kind of a bullet hell. But at least the big charges aren't living long enough to actually corner me. Which is kind of what I was dealing with on the last couple rounds. Which was nothing short of extremely annoying. Okay. You know, we have enough lifesteal that most of these guys aren't able to touch me. Yeah, I'll take the range damage. I'll take the attack speed, too. We haven't really invested too much into that. Let's see. It's a T1 Shredder. Did I get rid of my last one? I have no idea. I don't know how worth it that was, but whatever. And maybe I should have gone for some more luck. But I mean, it genuinely seems like even though there's a damage minus, getting that extra gun is still very worthwhile. I'm more or less staying above the damage minus curve and being able to light every enemy up to the degree that I have been is worth it. There we go. A little bit of pickup radius would go a long way, but weirdly enough, that's like one of the rarer upgrades from what I remember. There we go. I am in the midst of it, and it's kind of great. Previously, I was like running the corners, and it was awful. Let's see. Puncher range. Honestly, my range is fine. Let's re-roll a couple of times. 12 harvesting or 15 luck. Eesh. At this point, let's go for the luck. Let's see, we get a shotgun. Exoskeleton. Is... It's good, but it's not like... banger good. Like, the crit chance is nice, and the armor is fantastic. The problem is, I don't really need the engineering. I'm gonna re-roll, hope for better. Ooh. Ow. I mean, I'll take another shotgun. Anyway. That's a blade. Ayy, we get another shredder. Okay, did they actually fuse? I think they did. Do we fuse them together? Sure. Projectiles explode on hit, piercing 3. Well, I guess a number of my guns do have piercing. Good. Almost wish I could sort my guns better. Normally this wouldn't be a problem, but here it kind of is. Ooh, okay, those guys were kind of tough. Either way, we're starting to get some good red guns. I'm still hoping we can get the nuclear missile launcher and some proper rockets, but nah. I think we might also have to play a couple runs with other characters to unlock some other weapons, because I'm pretty sure there's, well, I don't know. I don't know if there are more explosive weapons than what I've got. I know there's a bazooka. I feel like there should be a hand grenade. I'm kind of surprised that there isn't one. Ooh, okay, now we're taking some damage. Maybe, just maybe, I should have actually got the, Ooh, 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 ow, ooh, ooh. These red enemies hit like trucks. Maybe I should have grabbed the exoskeleton after all. Extra firepower is greatly appreciated, however... Holy shit. Yeah, some of these guys do like 13 damage. Do I want the crit chance? Yes. Do I want the armor? Yes. Glass cannon is certainly interesting, but I don't like it. Minigun. Oh, baby. That's a big one, too. Alright, so I'm gonna get the coupon. We're gonna get the minigun. And then we're gonna get the small magazine. Okay. Do we want the gentle alien? Not really. Boy, my kingdom for some more boxing gloves. It'd be really... this game would benefit greatly from the nuclear throne. Knocking enemies back into each other does damage. That was one of my favorite parts about Nuclear Throne, and I'm genuinely shocked more games have not learned from it. I don't know if it's learned from it is the right phrase. Oh shit. I said, hey, I'm in the thick of it. I'm not running corners anymore. Here I am running corners. I don't know if those tentacles are actually more or less dangerous. Ow, we did not get nearly as much as I wanted out of that one. Do we want the attack speed at this point? Yeah, probably. Heavy bullets. Oh, it's a pickup range. Yeah. I'm gonna lock both of those. So heavy bullets reduces my attack speed and crit chance, which is unfortunate, but gives me 10% damage, which we kind of need, and 5 range damage. Unfortunately, no knockback, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, part of my problem is I'm not strong enough to to stay quite in the middle of things, so I'm not able to pick up as much money as I'd like to. Because if I'm running the corners, most of the EXP is going to be on the interior, and I can't pick it up. Hence why I wanted the alien tongue. It's a common item, but it doesn't show up often. But that might also just be because the shop is kind of bloated at this point. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a grand old time just shredding my way through things. You know, I actually really like an ugly tooth. Do I want the max HP? Yeah, I kind of do. Okay, Tyler, not that helpful. Cyclops worm, big helpful. Let's take a look at what we've got. Yeah, the problem is we've got a bunch of leftover base tier weapons that aren't that good, but I can't do much about it. Oh, power generator, you are a funny joke. Alright, let's just pick up some armor. I very much would like to replace my arsenal with nothing but really good weapons, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see on the chances of that. I do feel like I'm stronger again. Like there was a brief moment in time where I was getting really hemmed in, and everything was bad for a while, and now we're kind of back to actually things are kind of good, We still take an amount of damage, so I like don't want to get run over too much, but at least I've got a decent amount of healing potential. It's the red guys. I don't quite have the capability of surviving them comparatively. Oh, well, we got a lot of things. Alloy, yep. Metal, yep. Bandana, yep. Rain, glasses, sure. That, no. Mastery's garbage. I'll go for 10% attack speed. Okay, so we get a blue SMG. Oh. Up to a blue shredder, at least. Yeah, do I get rid of any of my weapons for the SMG? I don't think so. Not at this moment. Sif's Relic. It's pretty good. Yeah. I'll take those three. So now I don't lose any of my resources. Oh, but we're on wave 20. Oops. A little late on that one. And my stunning lack of speed is actually a problem at this moment. On the plus side, the boss seems to be dying. There we go. Like, oddly enough, this is one of the easier levels I've done. I think it's because I'm not getting swarmed as much. Either that or I'm actually lethal enough that it's not a problem. Okay, I do need to make sure I'm within range of the boss. But not within swinging distance. I'll just keep playing jump rope. Ooh. Like I said, those red boys hurt. But at least the boss is dying. I was really hoping I could oh gosh. These are bad places. Bad places to be. Okay, a little bit of health. Boss is like almost dead. If I just focus fire him a smidge, we're good. We got it. It was dicey, but we got it. And we didn't quite see any of the really new things I was kind of hoping for on that one, but I mean, either way, we got a really good run with a really fun character. I'll have to play more of that, but for now at least, I think it's a good stopping point. So once again, Brotato's out on Steam. It's been out for a while. Absolutely fantastic game. Probably the best bullet heaven on the market, but I might be a little... I don't know if I'm biased or, you know, maybe if my opinions don't match up with people. The lack of meta progression I could definitely see being a thing that some people might pass on. But for me, I don't know, love it all the same. But with all of that said, I guess thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.